Welcome to my living room. We are doing something very exciting this weekend. We're going up to the cabin. Going up to the cabin, this is a very Norwegian tradition. I thought I would show you what I pack when I go up to the cabin. During this time of year, it's the end of August, beginning of September, the weather can be unpredictable, especially up at the cabin. You can get rain, you can get sun, it can be warm, it can be cold, so you really have to prepare for everything. I'm gonna show you clothes that I bring, shoes that I bring, electronics, what I do to entertain myself, a little bit of foods, and much, much more. I'm also going to be filming a video while I'm up at the cabin of some of the fun, traditional Norwegian cabin culture things that I experienced and that I'm gonna try for the first time as well. So be sure to go watch that one when it comes out. Okay, let's just get into it. Let's start with clothing. Okay, pay no mind to my extremely messy closet. However, this is where I keep all of my hiking wintry stuff. So let me just get all of this out of here. Here we go. First, I'm going to be bringing some hiking pants. I'll be bringing this and a rain jacket. So if we go on a hike or something, I can easily throw this on and be protected from water and rain and all of that nice stuff. Then I have two sets of wools that I'm going to be bringing. I have this set. This is from Helly Hansen. This is a very, very lightweight set of thermal underwear basically. And I could see maybe needing if we're going on a hike or something and it is a cold, rainy day. Then I have this, which is a heavier wool that I can really just wear around the cabin if it's cold, or if it's really cold one night and I need to go outside for some reason, I can pop this on underneath my sweat set or something and be extra toasty. Then, because it can be cold outside at night, I'm gonna be bringing this sweat set. It is a sweatshirt and pants. Because we have a dog and a daughter, you just never know if you might need to go make a run outside in the cold, and it's nice to be able to throw this on to go do that. However, I have this little set to wear in the cabin itself, because to me, sometimes cabins can be very warm inside, especially with the fire going, so you don't necessarily need a lot inside, and I kind of overheat every once in a while. So I like to bring something like this just in case it ends up being too hot in the cabin. And then I'm also bringing a pair of leggings just in case, if the sun is out, it ends up being warm, but you still want to go for a hike. I have a pair of leggings and I can throw on just that lightweight thermal underwear shirt and be good to go. And then of course, clothes for up and down from the cabin. 2 shirts, 1 pair of pants, and this vest sweater thing, because it's nice to keep you warm if you need it, but you're not gonna get too warm, right? Okay, next we have shoes, easy peasy. I'll be bringing my tennis shoes, of course, because you can go for a hike in these. They're comfortable to wear anytime. And I will also bring a pair of rain boots. However, these really are just nice if I'm slipping them on to go outside or if it's raining. However, if it's raining, I'm not going for a hike. So there's that. Toiletries, we're going simple with toiletries, okay? We're gonna be at the cabin. You don't need your makeup, you really just need the bare minimums because you're there to relax and be outdoors. You don't need a whole lot to do that. So we have the basics, of course, shampoo and conditioner. Also for hair, I have my leave-in conditioner, so my hair's not frizzy. And I also have a scalp oil that I like to put on sometimes before I take a shower. Then I have, of course, a body lotion for after the shower and face wash. I can scoop these in so you guys can maybe see them. This Caudalie face spray. It's amazing. It's my favorite thing ever. And then of course, just a face moisturizer. And then I have my deodorant, my perfume, my toothbrush and toothpaste, my razor, and a little hair clip. I also have some flossers, toothpick flosser things. in the bottom here. Super simple, super easy. You want it to be minimal because you're really not going to be doing a whole lot while you're there. Here is my cabin entertainment. So starting off, I have my iPad, my computer, which is it's charging over there, and my headset. This is mainly work. This is so I can edit videos for you guys and do things like that while I'm there. I don't necessarily sit on them and watch videos, although if I'm taking a bath, then I will probably pull out my iPad and watch some YouTube videos while I sit in the bath. And our cabin, we also have Wi-Fi and a TV. So if we want to watch movies or things like that, we are luckily able to do that. Then I'm going to bring my journals. I have like a billion, as you can see. It's just my daily stuff, really. I have like my journal, my planners, my video ideas, stuff like that, so I can kind of plan some things, and I really just don't go anywhere without this. I have to bring this pretty much everywhere I go. Of course, I'm a book girly, so I will be bringing 2 books with me. I will not get through these. There is no way I will get through both of these. Probably won't even get through one of these while we're there. However, I like options. Okay, we have a nice little cozy fantasy and also Binding 13, which is like a romance. That is my cabin entertainment. Now for extras, we have things like our family first aid kit. So this has all of our medicines, inhalers, cold relief, things like that, Band-Aids, all of that is in here. For foods, we're probably not going to bring a lot. We'll probably stop at the grocery store before we go up. However, we usually bring some staples in our foods, which is like our favorite hot sauces, coffee creamer, things like that. And of course we bring our dog with us, so we'll be bringing things like a toy for him, probably dog food, his leash, of course, and everything like that. All right, that's it. That's it. It's a lot, truly, but you have to be prepared. I am a chronic overpacker, so maybe most likely some of this I won't use. However, I like to be prepared, and that is just how I operate. Okay, I'll see y'all at the cabin. Bye.